We are the first generation in many instances. Our population has the largest number of foreign-born individuals. So of all the minority groups in America, 62% of Asian Americans come from overseas. This is a very confrontational society. People are always fighting, arguing, contradicting one another. So it takes some cultural adjustment also to get used to participating in this political arena. But I am confident that as more Asian Americans become more assimilated, that the second generation will become more comfortable in entering a very combative, argumentative arena.
Like you said, Secretary Chao, a few years ago, and now again, to lift the image of Chinese in mainstream America and throughout the world should be a mission. Do you think that is happening, or happening as fast as you hope?
Oh, I think it's happening very fast. America is now an increasingly diverse country. Whites are only 62% now. 50 years ago, Asian Americans were less than 1% of the national population in America. Now, Asian Americans comprise nearly 6%. And 50 years ago, this country was basically black and white. Yellow and brown people were not very much of a presence. Now we find that Asian Americans, as mentioned, is nearly 6%, and that's why people like my parents, Dr. Chao and Ruth Mulan Chu Chao, are pioneers, because we came at a time when there were so few Asian Americans. They were really trailblazers.
And then another issue that is of great concern is how America is going to roll out its infrastructure program, the $1 trillion infrastructure plan. How are things faring so far?
So as of now, the administration released principles as of May 23rd, and we expect that the fuller package will be going to the Hill probably at the end of the third quarter or at the end of the year, because so much of it depends on the legislative process. So when the health care bill was delayed, that pushed everything back. But of the $1 trillion over 10 years, there'll be a government injection of direct funding of about $200 billion minimum. Some of it will come about through asset sales of government assets, and the rest will be through the private sector investments.